Doctor.
Hi, Jackson. I'm Dr. Powell. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah.
And have a seat. So, how are you feeling today?
I'm fine. Yeah, it's fine.
What brings you in?
Feeling pretty low recently, down, myself. Got some anxiety and having a lot of issues sleeping at night.
And is this your first time coming to a therapist?
Yeah, first time.
Gotcha. Well, I'm happy you're here. Thanks for being here. So you said that you've been having some anxiety and trouble sleeping lately. What do you think's caused that trouble sleeping?
Like I said, I had some anxiety, but that kind of keeps me up at night. But I had a girlfriend, and we broke up like a month or two ago. That's been really hard. So I was thinking about that.
Yeah, and how long were you guys together for?
About 2 years.
2 years. So you would say it was a serious relationship?
Sure. Yeah.
And that's been affecting you? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. So you've been dealing with that. That sounds hard. How is your home life? How is your day-to-day life?
I just kind of stay at home. I don't do too much,
Do you have a job right now?
I used to, but I got fired about a month ago.
And what was your job?
I was a zookeeper.
Oh, nice. Did you enjoy that?
Okay. I mean, it was a job.
Yeah.
It wasn't my passion.
Yeah. And tell me about getting fired. Why did you get fired?
Recently I was late a lot, and my boss said I was like unfocused at work, and so they just cut me loose.
Yeah. So now you're unemployed, and do you live at home? Do you live with roommates?
Yep.
Do you live with your parents?
I live with my parents at home.
Oh, and how's that been?
It's been fine. Recently they've been on me, writing me about moving on with my life, moving out, getting a career and all that, but
yeah. And do you live with one parent, two parents?
Yeah, both my parents.
Both your parents? And how's your relationship with them prior to you not living at home?
Well, I moved out only once for college for about a year. It was only a local college, so it was close to home anyways. But I moved out, and then it was a little too much. Too many people, too many things going on. So then I just had to come back home.
Yeah. And would you say you have like a good relationship with both of them?
Yeah. I'd say it's fine. Just recently they've been really on me. On my case.
Yeah. So, I'm glad you came in. So, what do you think, like, your main goal of coming to see me as a therapist is? How can I help you?
I guess help me. I don't want to stay in bed all day. And, I don't want to feel so down all the time like I do now.
Yeah. So we talked about your relationship that just ended. How are you doing with that? Do you feel like you are having a hard time not being with your girlfriend anymore?
No, not really. It's not really that being without her is bad, but maybe it's more like how it happened. She told me that my life wasn't going anywhere. I was kind of a loser, so that's what she told me, which, I don't think she's wrong, which is kind of sucky, but.
Yeah, so you said you don't think she's wrong. So do you think that when she said you're a loser, you believe that yourself?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so we talked about your relationship with your parents. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I'd say, but it's not so good lately because your mom is on your case about moving out.
Yeah, both my parents, yeah.
Okay, and then your girlfriend, she dumped you and called you a loser. Yeah, and part of you believes that, you said.
Yeah.
And what makes you believe that?
I mean, like I said, I just got fired from like being a zookeeper. I don't know, just you know, I really, you know, I really don't do much. You know, I sit home most of the day. You know, I don't really go out anymore. You know, I don't have a career. I'm 25 and I live at home. You know, which is fine, I guess. You know, but you know, I just feel like, you know, it's just life's not really going my way. You know.
So you said you used to go out a lot with your friends. How often do you go out with people now?
Never. No, I don't really talk to my friends anymore at all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, like when you would go out with your friends, would that make you happy?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So you were saying earlier that you just feel really low and kind of stuck in life. Am I correct in that?
Sure.
Yeah. So you said that when you would go out with your friends, that would make you happy. So is that something you think you'd be willing to work on or do in the next few weeks with me? Is to reach out to a couple of your friends?
Sure. Yeah, I can try. I don't know if they're gonna want to go out with me. You know, I'm just some dude. But I mean, yeah, I guess I can try.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think that's something that we can both work on together to have you do to reach out to people. That's great. So let's see. So on your intake, you put that you have thoughts of suicide.
Yeah.
In your life.
I don't know if it's thoughts of suicide, but sometimes I wonder if it's just easier to not live. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but yeah, sometimes I feel like it might just be easier to, you know, just not do it anymore.
Okay. So do you have you ever thought of like a plan to end your life?
No, nothing concrete, you know.
Okay.
I just think about it sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've never planned it.
And let's see what else. So talk to me more about your anxiety. How long has that been going on?
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Since I was a little kid, you know, I just kind of been anxious all the time about random things, you know, and it's been fine. It's never really stopped me from doing anything. Not really. You know, I just kind of do it with anxiety and be nervous. But
yeah. And have you ever been on medication for anxiety?
No. I don't really talk about it very often. I just don't feel like it's important. You know, people do it without it. So I mean, I'm just some dude, so it don't matter.
And let's see what else. So, so you said you've been feeling really down. Yeah. So do you feel like down every day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So talk me through like a typical day for you.
Like a typical, I don't know, it's just a day, you know, I get up, I kind of stay in bed for a long time, you know. I'm usually tired in the morning because I don't sleep very well, so, you know, I try and fall asleep, but if not, you know, I'm kind of stuck in bed, actually, most of the time. You know, my parents might send me on some errands, so that's really the only time I go out nowadays.
So you stay in the house most of the day?
Yeah, most part.
So is there anything you do during the day that, like, gives you joy, or something that gives you purpose for your days?
Well, I went to school to be, you know, I learned a lot of stuff about history. I was a bachelor's of history. I wanted to be a teacher for a while, but I don't know. I just kind of, I did it and I was happy and I graduated, and then I kind of just, you know, I couldn't find a job, so I had to keep my day job. That was fine, but I just kind of.
So would you say that is still like a passion of yours, is to be a teacher, or is that like a dream of yours still?
Yeah, I would love to do it one day, but I don't think now is a really good time.
Well, that's great. I think that's a great goal to have and a great dream. Let's see. So we're talking about your day to day. So you get up in the morning and you stay in bed for most of the day. And you don't do much during the day.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Do you exercise?
No, not anymore.
Uh-huh.
I just kind of stay around the
Yeah.
house.
When you were younger, did you exercise? Did you do sports or anything?
Sure, yeah. A
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you enjoy being physically active?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have friends. We used to play tennis.
How
growing
many
up.
times a week would you say you exercise now?
0. Yeah. Like I said, I don't get out of the house. You know.
Yeah. And tell me about like your diet.
Mainly frozen meals sometimes. Most of the time, I guess. You know. Yeah. My mom can't really cook anymore. You know, she's she's kind of hurting. You know, so
Oh,
she's
what's
she's got like medical disorder, so it's hard for her to cook and clean. So yeah, my dad does a lot of things, but
So tell me about like what's going on with your mom.
oh, you know, she's got a lot of pain. You know, all the time, and yeah, that kind of sucks. So it's hard for her to do things around the house. Sometimes she's good, sometimes she's bad, but it kind of just makes her cranky all the time.
Gotcha. So you told me that you haven't been sleeping well. So how long has that been going on?
A few months now. You know, yeah, a few months. I just stay in bed. I'm not able to go to sleep.
Okay, so have you had insomnia with like growing up as a child?
No, I slept pretty decently growing up. Well, sometimes I stayed up late, you know, just thinking about stuff, you know, but...
So you would say this is more so in the last 4 months, you said?
Sure.
Yeah? So do you think anything in particular caused this?
Yeah, my breakup was kind of, I thought about it a lot, and my parents wanting me to leave, and thinking about life, and, you know, and all that. It's really kept me up at night.
Yeah, so tell me about the breakup, and was this your first serious relationship where you guys broke up?
No, I've had like short-term girlfriends, but nothing like this.
Okay, so this is more serious than anything else?
Sure.
Yeah, and tell me about it.
It was fun, you know. I mean, we worked together for a while, and then she quit, but we stayed in contact. And, yeah, she was nice, she was cool, but you know, she had big dreams, and I don't know, I was just some dude, and so yeah, I think I kind of was keeping her down, so then she cut me loose. So.
Were you in love with her?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so you seem like you're doing pretty good.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So did it affect you deeply when she broke up with you?
Yeah, I was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So we talked about your anxiety and insomnia and the end of a relationship. And then we also talked about how hanging out with your friends in the past has brought you joy. So what else in your life makes you happy?
I said it before, but teaching, that was, you know, I did a little like counseling stuff, like science camp counselor, like in high school, and teaching those kids, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, I think teaching is a big thing for me. Hanging out with friends is cool. That's nice.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, playing tennis, you know, that was fun, but you need extra people for that. And I don't think people really want to hang out with me very much, you know, so.
Oh, and what makes you think that?
I'm kind of a loser, you know, I'm 25, I live at home. Yeah.
So do you think if you reached out to friends that they would not want to hang out with you, or do you think they would?
I don't think they would. I mean, they're all busy, you know, we're all older, and yeah, they're all doing stuff probably.
Okay, so for this week, next time I see you, can we make a goal together to reach out to 2 friends?
I can try, yeah, sure.
Yeah?
I mean, they probably won't reach out back, but I can try.
Awesome, yeah. I think it'd be great if we tried that. And then talk to me about, are you close with your family? I know we talked about that you live with your mom and dad and that you've had a good relationship with them before, and now things are kind of on the rocks because you've been living at home. Do you have like a close relationship with them? Do you feel like you can open up to them about how you're feeling?
No, they've got their own issues, you know, and I feel like I'm lower on the pole, you know, they shouldn't worry about me. I'll be okay, I guess.
So you feel like you're not really a priority to them? Is that what I'm hearing?
I feel like I shouldn't be a priority to them. You know, they've got their own issues, and you know, so they shouldn't worry about me. I hope they wouldn't worry about me. You know, so they can worry about themselves. But I'm not important enough to worry about. So.
Well, and what makes you think that they shouldn't, that you're not important enough to them?
Well, I mean, like I said, they got their own stuff going on, you know. My mom's, you know, pain and all that, and my dad has to help her out with a lot of things at home, and
Right.
I feel like I'm just adding on stress and anxiety, or maybe not anxiety, but just, you know, just more work for them, because I'm just around, you know, and they don't really ask me to help around the house, because they probably think I'll mess it up, but.
Do you feel like there is someone you can think of in your life that you can open up to?
I think one of my brothers, I'm the youngest, but I have an older brother, and we're really close.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Do you guys talk?
Every now and then.
Every now and then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the youngest, and I'm the only one at home, and, you know, they've got wives and kids, and, yeah.
So how often do you talk to him?
Every few months they come by and they, you know, say hi to mom and dad, but yeah, I don't really talk to them very often.
So another goal for this week that I was thinking, you can tell me if you are open to it and willing to do it with me, is maybe give your brother a call this week and just kind of talk to him about how you're feeling, what's been going on. Do you think that would be something you're willing to do?
Yeah, I guess I can. I don't know. He's a busy guy, you know. He's got, you know, he's got his own business and everything. But I mean, I can try and do it quickly, I guess.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be great, and you can come back next week and let me know how that went. Would that be good?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Awesome. So unfortunately, we're out of time for today, but before we wrap things up, I just wanted to go over what we talked about. So I think for next week, or this week, I'm sorry, we should try to reach out to your brother, give him a call, a text, a FaceTime, whatever you feel comfortable with when you're feeling low or feeling down, or maybe you just need somebody to talk to. You reach out to him, and then also if you want to reach out to one or two of your friends they used to go out with and see if they maybe want to do something. What do you think of that?
I could try. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. You know, great to try, and I think that is a great goal to have. So we can meet up again next week, and you can let me know how that went.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Jackson, for coming in. And I'm looking forward to meeting with you again next week. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming in.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Doctor.
Bye.
Bye.